Good evening, gentlemen. Lawrence of Asia coming at you once again from Seoul, South Korea. This evening, gentlemen, I want to talk to you about changing your life, your entire way of living. Maybe it's your career. Maybe it's letting go of the pursuit of money and setting sail to go travel. For me, travel has always been just absolutely epic, life-changing. It's always been the solution. When I've had a breakup, gentlemen, when I've been stressed, when life's been unsatisfying, travel was always the answer for me. As is getting into the gym, bettering yourself, working on those things that are in your power, in your control. Gentlemen, we only have so much time on this planet. I'd highly encourage you in your 20s and 30s and even onward to travel. Do what you are truly passionate about, what brings you to life. That is the purpose of life, right? Feeling alive, not feeling dead already while you're alive, but truly being invigorated and living life to the fullest, to your highest capacity. Of course, at the same time, you got to keep things in balance. You can't go too wild and drink 1,000 beers in one night, take 100 shots in a night. Right? Can't kill yourself in the pursuit of happiness, right? But, gentlemen, it's really important to look at your life and really ask yourself the big questions of life. Am I satisfied? Am I happy? If my life keeps going this direction for the next month, 3 months, the next year, am I satisfied? And a lot of people don't know what to do. A lot of people are unsatisfied with their life. A lot of people are not truly content. But they keep on doing what they're doing because it's safe. And gentlemen, I caution you in being and living your life in a safe way. That's not the way, gentlemen. Life is found at the threshold of danger and excitement, gentlemen. And it's just like the pursuit of a woman. It's just like the hunt, the chase. You need some adrenaline in life, gentlemen. You don't want things to be too safe or too easy. Let that be for the women. Let them be safe. Let them live their safe life, right? Gentlemen, get out and seek life. I live in Asia. I choose to live in Asia. Life can be, a beautiful life can be had for $600 a month. Some of you will scoff at that and laugh. You think, how's that possible? Look, it's a fact. It is the case. You can snorkel, scuba dive, mountain climb, go ride your scooter around, pick up chicks, eat great food, drink with friends, go on adventures every single freaking day, meet new people from around the world every day, and truly find out what it means to travel, to live, like to truly understand what type of world you live in, not just trying to understand it from your computer, right? But truly getting a grasp on this world that you live in, gentlemen. So, it doesn't just pertain to travel, gentlemen, changing your life, letting go of material, minimizing your life. I'm a minimalist. I'm about to start traveling again after the birth of this second child. For me, I'm getting down to bare bones once again, and I love it that way. 1 to 2 pair of pants, 2 pair of shorts, 4 or 5 pair of boxers. Gentlemen, you can travel with no boxers. 3, 4 pair of socks or no socks. You can travel with flip-flops. You don't even need shoes, right? And then maybe 5 t-shirts, 1 dress shirt, 4 t-shirts, 3 t-shirts, 1 dress shirt. And you can go less and less, gentlemen. You don't have to take on more Maybe that'd be a way to change your life. Minimize what you have. Maybe you move out of your apartment. You move into your car so you can save up money to then go travel. I don't know what it is that you're foreseeing for yourself. I'm just giving you some ideas, gentlemen. Some of these things I've done myself. Maybe you take on maybe you take on a sales job. Maybe you take on a second job so you can go save money. Or maybe you're already a young professional. Maybe you're making 60 grand a year. Maybe you're making 100 grand a year, but you're stuck. You're stuck where you're at, and you need to keep working to survive. Even if you're at 20 or 30, 40, 50 grand a year, gentlemen. So maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you want to do something where you're giving value back to the world and you feel like your life maybe has more meaning. Do something different. When you're in your 20s, that's the time to do it. By the time you're 32, 34, by the time you're 40 especially, you should have already decided, you should have already been able to fill out everything in life and figure out what you're passionate about, what you're good at, and then from that point forward, you're making progress to do so. In your 20s, and even in your teens, gentlemen, you can be experimenting, right? You can be figuring out what it is that brings you to life. This is a archery stadium here in Korea. Now, the Olympic archery, archery in the Olympics, right? The girl won the archery event this year. She's from South Korea. They're always from South Korea, the archery winners, by the way. And they asked the girl, what do you see next for yourself? Well, what would be a dream for you from here? Now you've won the Olympics. She's like, I just really want to win Korean national competition. And everybody in Korea knew what she meant, because Korean national competitions, actually, they do it here, by the way. It's actually harder. It's actually more competitive than the Olympics, right? So they're really into their archery here in South Korea. But gentlemen, I myself love Southeast Asia. Now, whether you're into Korean women, Japanese women, whether you're into Swedish girls, or all of the above, or American chicks, or English chicks, or Australian chicks, or whatever, you'll meet them in Latin girls, black girls, whatever you're into, okay? You'll meet them in Southeast Asia. And when you do, they're going to have a blank slate, gentlemen. They're going to be open to an adventure, right? So you see, if you vibe, my point is, it's easier to meet folks there, easier to meet friends, but also easier to meet women as well. And I dare say, meet the love of your life, gentlemen. We all want that. It's getting harder and harder and harder to find that in the West. But, you're not necessarily going to find the perfect girl, gentlemen. And even if you're with a girl, she may never be the perfect girl. You may never find the perfect girl. You're going to have to invest, perhaps, and make her the perfect girl, right? What are some other ways we can change up our life, gentlemen? It's like, how do you want to change your life? It's like when you decide to get fit, when you decide you're going to be a strong motherfucker, when you decide I'm going to be somebody, right? I'm going to be a man that stands firm in my body and walks with confidence, right? When you start developing strength, gentlemen, when you challenge yourself on a daily basis, well, inherently, you know that 95% of men are not doing this, right? That's just facts. Anywhere you go around the world, 95% of people are not exercising on a daily basis, and they're definitely not pushing the limits. So if you can push the limits, if you can exercise daily and then push the limits on a regular basis, a couple times a week, really push yourself and make that an ongoing habit to be developing your health, your endurance, your strength, gentlemen. The fortitude that takes to develop, the mind that's required to have that discipline, for one, that's going to develop your self-worth, your self-confidence. But it'll also change the way you walk into a room. it'll change the way that you know, your body language. You'll stand more upright. Your eyes will be out on the horizon more than a coward who has his eyes or his tail tucked between his legs and scared to scan the horizon, right? There's something to be said too for being a formidable force, a man that can stand his own and that, you know, can be dangerous if necessary. You don't want to be a man, gentlemen, that can't be dangerous, has no chance to be dangerous. It's hard. It's hard for the world to respect a man that has no potentiality to be dangerous, gentlemen. And women can sense that as well. So maybe that's one step, gentlemen. You know, that's really what I foresee, you know, helping men with is, you know, getting your ass in shape, developing the body that you've always wanted, right? And working towards that. And then